of cycles repeating, this is the moment everything begins to shift. The new moon in Libra brings divine balance and a sacred recollaboration of what's been out of harmony. The scales are being reset by the hands of the universe itself. Breathe and allow this energy to rewrite your story. Welcome to your karmic reset. Welcome in, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is you're meant to hear around this karmic reset. So we have the new moon in Libra on October the 21st. And it is bringing in divine order and restoring balance in your life. And with this is coming a lot of healing. So I wanted to first start with a healing oracle message for you. So we are getting, be gentle with yourself, Aries. Right now, be gentle with yourself. And we have a little fox here. Some of you may be seeing foxes somewhere in your life. This is a confirmation. And we also have the number 12. This could be a number that you have recently seen. It is a number sequence, frequency, light code that is connecting you to this message, to this reading, to this karmic reset. All right. So you might be seeing ones and twos as well, right? So the message here is this is not a time to push yourself. Be kind and patient with yourself and nourish yourself with loving care. Self-love, self-care here is going to be incredibly important. So once again, this is not a time to push yourself. Be kind and patient with yourself and nourish yourself with loving care. Spoil yourself, Aries. Do things that make you smile, that make you happy, that make your heart sing. And don't feel guilty or shameful of doing that. And it doesn't matter what other people think. Let's not think about what other people are thinking, okay? And we've got an affirmation here for you as well. So feel free to write this down in the comments and seal it. I am gentle and kind to myself. I am gentle and kind to myself. All right, so that is your healing message. And we're going to go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else comes through. So we are getting here the 9 of Pentacles. This is letting me know that you're in a place right now that is very abundant. Okay, sometimes we don't see the abundance because we're caught up in energies that are fogging this abundance around us. Right now, they want you to look for the abundance in your life, look for the love in your life because there is so much around. You are also elevating in your frequency and vibration and upgrading in your life's experience. This feels like a spiritual graduation. And all the hard work and effort that you put into creating the life you desire and the experience you're having, this hard work is going to pay off. And we have the hawk coming in as another spirit animal that is guiding you. So you may have seen a hawk flying around. So the 9 of Pentacles, and we also have the 2 of Cups. The energy of love is surrounding you. We have alignments, synchronicities that are happening. I also feel that love is affected somewhere in your life in a good way or not so good way. But I feel your heart center here is growing and expanding. And I feel that spirit needs you to support this growth and expansion within your heart. Okay, so spirit is meeting you halfway there. 2 of Cups here. And we have the 9 of Cups. Double nines today for you. So we are in the year number 9 right now in numerology, Aries. And I feel this year has been very transformative for many of us out there. We've gone through a lot of hardships, a lot of different kinds of experiences. But right now, they don't want you to focus on the challenges or all the things that are happening in your life, but to rather immerse yourself in the little joys and the excitement that are there right now. Take the weight off and immerse yourself in happiness, in love, and abundance that's already surrounding you. Again, you are elevating. You may be having ascension symptoms. You're going to have to share with me what those are in the comments. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages, Aries. I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. Now, I do have to tell you that before I began, I actually saw a spider web behind this little plant that I have behind me. So that the spider web in my mind, because I know that web came from a spider and I'm terrified of spiders. I still have to get over the fear of spiders. So just know that that's in the background in my mind right now. So I have a little bit of fear here. And I feel that the reason why Spirit showed me the spider web is because fear is definitely real. And some of you might also be feeling that fear, whether it's from a spider or something else, like fear of the unknown. And there's a lot of different things that are happening in your life. And I feel that your life is changing. And sometimes we have fear around that because there's uncertainty. We're not exactly sure what is going to come of us through this change. So they want you to trust in the process of whatever is happening in your life. Trust in yourself, but also take care of yourself as you're moving through it. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So 929, you might be seeing these numbers in this sequence or separately. Again, they're connecting you to this karmic reset and the energy of this reading. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is where we have this energy of fulfillment, both of these cards, on a material level and on an emotional level, right? So your material world, things are really good for you, Aries. And I want you to take a look at the abundance that is already surrounding you. This is your home, this is your car, this is the connections that you have, the people that are supporting you. You know, all the beautiful things that we're surrounded by in our material world, everything that we have created and really worked hard to create. So they want you to pause, like they really want you to pause here and reflect. You know, not to carry the stress and worries of things that aren't working out for you, because you know what? Life is full of ups and downs. Things happen. And maybe your story right now has a lot of things that are challenging for you. Maybe you are stepping into a new experience in your life and you're having a hard time, right? You're meant to. This is what the nines represents, this number frequency, this number sequence, right? We've got double nines today, so double whammy here for you, right? You're feeling things. I'm getting waves of emotions. This is the Nine of Cups, right? And maybe it has to do with love. Perhaps there is a connection, a relationship that you have where you care deeply, but it's not working out. But know that there's something else connecting and aligning here. I feel what Spirit is trying to do is trying to reconnect you with yourself and give yourself the love and care that you didn't receive before, or that feels like, I feel there's something here that has left you. It's in the past now. You know, we have relationships in our lives that sometimes come in for a certain period of time. Sometimes they're there for a temporary, they're all temporary usually. Sometimes we have relationships that actually last a very long time. I feel some of you may have a relationship that may have ended, or, you know, it changed, the dynamics changed, and there's like this parting energy. And this parting needed to happen in order for something else to come together. And if that energy would have stayed, then this wouldn't be coming together. There's something here happening for you that is really big, Aries. And I feel that there's a major release that is happening. There's a lot of emotions and feelings that I'm picking up on that you're moving past. You're feeling them. Like your feelings are real. They're valid. Whatever it is that you're going through, you're definitely going through it. Like you're feeling everything and you're firsthand going through the experience. And the work, the effort, the energy, all of this is going to be rewarded. You know, even if you're not seeing the results, the rewards, you know, the fruits of your labor right now, know that they are coming, because in the background, Spirit is working in your favor. There's something here that I feel, Aries, that you're not seeing. And maybe it's just because things are clouded, everything's foggy. Maybe you're looking for some clarity here. Know that, oh my goodness, there's so much that Spirit is blessing you with. Now, I'm seeing somebody else here who's within the experience of abundance, who is reaping in the rewards of their efforts. Like you're leveling up. And this is ultimately what's happening for all of you Aries out there in different ways. We all live different life experiences, right? Know that there is an elevation, and you are going to experience ascension symptoms where you're feeling tired, you can't sleep, right? There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of emotions at play here. And when we're feeling like this, we're not meant to suppress our emotions. We're meant to go through the flow of whatever's happening to us, but we're meant to create balance, right? There's divine order and balance that is being restored, but you also have to actively participate in the balancing of yourself, the balancing of your inner self. I feel things are a little bit uppity and all over the place here, like up in the sky. There's nothing really solid. There's nothing very clear here. These are such beautiful cards for you, by the way, Aries, but I'm just picking up on a little bit of a darker energy in the background. I feel somebody out there is going through something, and Spirit is really reconnecting you with the abundance and the love that's already around you, right? And they don't want you to worry or stress. Like, you are elevating, you're coming into a beautiful experience. Sometimes we fight with that, right? We fight with that because we're not sure. And, we want certainty, we want guarantees that everything is going to be okay. And, my own experience with this world, with the experiences I've had, we don't get guarantees or certainties. We have to trust, we have to have faith, right? So it almost feels like you're being tested in some way. Now, synchronicities and alignments are happening here. This is through balance, this is through you being centered and grounded. Now, when I encourage you to stay centered and grounded, it's not something that you're going to be able to do right away, like instantly. It's something that we have to practice, right? Something that we have to implement every single day. And in my own life, I have different routines and practices. I'm very religious with the system that I've put myself in, and I've created my system for myself. And I'm in alignment with myself. I'm in balance. I'm in harmony. And this is what Spirit wants you to do, is create harmony within yourself. We've got the divine masculine, the divine feminine energies here connecting. Love is definitely in the air here, everyone. So those of you that are single, ready to connect and meet someone, love is definitely in your orbit. It's available for you if you desire it. If you desire to find it, it will find you too, because it's ready to connect with you. And love doesn't always have to be romantic, right? Sometimes we want romantic love, and that's available. But this is also love and connection through friendships, through family, through many different things, through passion like art, creativity, right? Dancing, doing things that make our heart sing. So this is where Spirit really wants you to start planting seeds, Aries. Now's the perfect time to do that. You might not be feeling like it, but they really want you to try here, because your willpower, your determination, like, you are a creator, right? And as you're moving through this, they want you to take care of yourself and, tend to that heart center. So I'm getting your heart center being activated here. So what happens is, it's usually affected, so either in a good way or a negative way, but it's activated. Like, you're feeling your heart center here. It's almost like you're feeling so good and happy in your life right now, or you're feeling like there's pain there, right? Many different ways that this energy is activated. And that activation is actually something that Spirit is bringing awareness around, that this energy of the heart center is around you. Now, some of you might not be going through painful events. Some of you might be going through beautiful connections. Like, you're finding yourself connecting with people on a deeper level, building bonds and rapport, right? You're finding that, the connections that you have with people are actually opening doors for you. I remember in my 9-to-5 career, I connected with everyone. I'm very social. I'm able to build relationships. And, having those relationships, they did open doors for me. I was very aware of who the people were. And, if I ever needed to find another job through the sales reps that I knew, I can ask them and they'd be like, you know what? I know a doctor who's really good. They treat their staff well, and they're looking for someone just like you. I'll put the bug in their ear and connect you both. These are doors opening. So this could be even the barista at the coffee shop that you go to. Like, I feel you have this natural knack to connect with people. And you have a way with people as well, Aries. Like, you're really good with communicating. Your communication skills are incredible. So here, I feel with the Two of Cups for you, Spirit is showing you all the beautiful gifts that you have. And maybe you're not seeing them, but know that you have beautiful gifts. Like, people really feel good around you. And you communicating with others is going to really be beneficial for you. And this communication, you want to make sure that it's aligned, that it's compatible, right? That it is not pulling you down, but lifting you up. So surround yourself with people that uplift you right now, Aries, that make you feel good. and spend time with them if you can. And know that there's a lot of synchronicities, there's a lot of signs, like animals may be showing up for you. Maybe there's a specific one that you've been seeing recently. These could be numbers, right? We've got the number 12 here, we've got 9, we've got 2, right? Double nines today. Things are going to happen for you in twos. I feel one after the other. And, I don't know if any of you go and play any kind of lottery tickets, or like even go to the casino. I'm not encouraging gambling by any means, but I'm seeing some sort of a win. And I don't know why, but they're showing me slot machines. And, this could be energetic slot machines. It doesn't mean that you're at the casino playing slot machines. This is something else. It's more of an energetic win. Okay. So we have the 9 of Cups here as well. This is fulfillment. This is attainment. This is you immersing yourself in the joys of your life, in the beautiful things that you have created. It's like you can take the weight down and enjoy what it is that you are building and creating right now, even though sometimes things are dark. You know what? The dark energy, Aries, I'm picking up from this card. As you can see, this person is sitting in a dark, what looks like to me, a pub, right? There's a lot of cups here. I don't know why I'm thinking of a pub, but the pub is coming through. So I don't know if you have recently gone to a pub, and this person is wearing pants, a leather belt here, a leather vest, and they're just enjoying this moment, just being here in the present moment, the here and the now, and just releasing any kind of tension. This person may have a lot of different things going on in their life, but it looks like they're not focusing on this right now because they're feeling blessed. They're grateful. There's gratitude here. So the practice of gratitude is going to be another practice that is going to be incredibly powerful for you, Aries. This new moon is opening you up to all the blessings and the miracles in your life. And the way that we experience those is when we put the weight down of any stressors or worries or anxiety. I'm definitely picking up on anxiety, or something is going on here with your stomach. And I feel this has to do with anxiety. Maybe you're not able to sleep. Maybe you're just not feeling good at all. And, staying here within this energy isn't going to be good for you, Aries. I feel it's time to work on shifting this and finding ways and discovering where something works for you and get you in a more positive vibration and frequency, because you are elevating, you are ascending. And you are moving from an old experience to a new experience right now. And Spirit wants you to trust whatever is happening, like the process of this, and trust yourself within it. I'm getting a lot of different thoughts, and I feel this is why maybe you're not able to sleep, because you're thinking about a lot of different things, a lot of things playing out. Maybe there's unanswered questions, uncertainty. I'm getting someone who may be lost, right? And again, this has to do with love. This might have to do with a relationship. This could have been a romantic relationship for you. This could have been like a family member, someone you were really close to that you loved, and all of a sudden you're finding that that connection has changed, and that's very, very painful to go through, right? And you have this really good opportunity right now to focus on your self-care. I feel some of you may have lost yourselves a long time ago, and you have this opportunity to re-find yourself. This new moon is incredibly amazing, because what it's doing is rearranging things in your life. Things maybe been a certain way, and perhaps you felt like you weren't in alignment with the life that you were living, but now things are starting to change. The change may be uncomfortable, but what's happening is divine order is being restored, balance is being restored, and the chaos that you're feeling is the karmic rebalancing reset that is happening. And I feel that what I'm getting is someone who is blaming themselves for something or wondering what they did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong, right? This is an experience that you were meant to go through. Everything happens for a purpose and a reason, and sometimes we can't explain why things happen. They just do. And I've come to learn that sometimes there is no answer around it. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. And when I go back and look at my own life's experiences, or some of the things that are happening right now in my life, I don't know why they're happening. I can, sit down all day long and think about all the reasons, and put a whole story together. But usually that's not true, right? So they don't want you to sit there and put together a story. They want you to release yourself from the weight of the stress and the worry, and move forward from this, and actually immerse yourself in taking care of yourself, loving yourself more, resting, relaxing. building connection with those that are already around you. I feel you're doing really well, right? Sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit. So, it's all about loving yourself and not feeling guilty. I know that sometimes people can make us feel like, um, we're selfish, or they make us feel guilty. Let them think whatever they want, right? Surround yourself with people that are uplifting you, that are supporting you. And sometimes when we find ourselves in a place where we're lonely or in a place of solitude, this is the perfect opportunity for us to get to know ourselves and build a life we desire without any kind of external influence, right? And, once you start to reconnect with yourself and, build that light within you and start to shine it, you're going to see that soul tribe starting to connect. And it's a different experience. And this is what this new moon is doing, is opening you up to a whole new experience, an experience that you're deserving and worthy of. So don't be afraid of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a soul mirror oracle for you as well. So this new moon is going to act like a mirror. So there's a reflection here, something that they're wanting you to see, and it's going to be through this card. So let's see what's coming through for you today. So we are getting reflection, outward and inward. This is your reflection. What is it that you're seeing outward and inward? And some of you might be resonating with a mirror. Maybe there's some sort of story with a mirror. And I'm getting a window here as well that is looking at the sky, the stars. I don't know if you have a window in your bedroom or living room and you're very fond of looking outside at the stars through it. So maybe you saw something recently that has to do with stars, the sky here. So reflection. Take time to go inwards, Aries, where your deepest truths and desires reside, to connect with the wisdom of your soul and the voice of your higher self. This is where you'll find answers to the questions that have been calling out to you and where you'll discover the purpose of your journey. Reflecting is a powerful tool through which we can unlock our limitless potential. The outward world is a mirror of all that takes place in our inner worlds, combined into reality by collective consciousness and creation. It is a reflected image, not the true image, just as our reflection is in a mirror can tell us something about ourselves. So too can the outer world and the experiences of the people in it. So when you reflect on a situation from an outward perspective, you shift your accountability and power to something or someone else, which leaves a sense of feeling unfulfilled. When you practice inward reflection, you empower and allow yourself to move through any uneasy or fear-based emotions, alchemizing them back into loving space. Observe this mirror of the world around you as your inward ripples fold outwards and back to you, like waves hitting the sand. Sometimes large, loud, and crashing, and sometimes calm, soft and delicate. Understand your experience of the waves is not as they are, but as you are. These ripples or waves share important messages with you. Large waves are things that need to be brought to light and let go of. Soft waves are to be held and nurtured. Inward reflection nourishes our gratitude for this life experience, which is a glorious gift of constant learning, growth, and self-development. Now, Aries, I do have some self-reflection messages here for you, prompts. Feel free to write these down and use them. What experiences in my life are reflected in the outer world, and what do they tell me about myself? How can I empower myself and move through fear-based emotions with inward reflection? What emotions do I experience when I shift accountability and power back to me? So that is your message through Soul Mirror, is about reflection, okay? The universe is reflecting back to you what your soul needs to know. And all Spirit is encouraging you to do is to become aware of it, to see it, and not to react to it or take it personal. Okay, so we're going to close now with an angel number. You might already be seeing this angel number around. So 000, big decisions. Some of you are making some big decisions. And it doesn't mean that you have to make them right now, but it's almost time to plan for them. So you're getting a new perspective. There's a giving and a receiving energy at play. So I feel there's an exchange with the universe happening between you and the universe, you and Spirit. There's an endless flow that is full of possibilities that is flowing into your life. And they want you to embrace this, Aries, not to be afraid of it because it's not scary. Sometimes we're afraid of it, just like I am about that spider, the web. I know that spider is around, but I'm not going to allow that to override my experience and my, bringing this message to you. So some of you might be resonating with the angel on this card. You might be seeing somebody that resembles this angel. You're in the presence of earth angels. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.